Because our own secret heart, the faces hiding their fear. They look down on all the rest of us like they're some special breed. Who's the high lord? Don't who thinks better than us? You feel the great time, yeah. Ain't in that crime that is there a mission for us? Who is that high question to be asked. Where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dawn. Moments of calm, nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me, that's where I found an empty glass, reflecting that's a truth. It's telling words not to be told. I need them back.
All right, sorry about the little bit of a delay there, guys. And I saw right off the back, I see Fury Tiger here, and I'm like, what the hell, Fury Tiger? It is really late or really early in the morning. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? So yeah, man. And no, we're not going to be sitting here wasting time on Labo VR. No, I'm not going to be wasting time on Labo VR. I do not care about Labo VR. I've already talked about Labo VR. I know that they showed off some games about Labo VR, but until we just get it, I don't care about Labo. So no, we're not going to talk about Labo VR. Because I don't care about Labo VR. Because it looks stupid. But if you care about it, you can make your own show, and you can talk about Labo VR. But no, I don't care about Labo VR. So I'm not going to sit here and get fake hype about something, or even care about something that I honestly don't care about. So no Labo VR. So let's go ahead and let's get on to the Ninja News. Good to see everybody here. Welcome to Player S's Cross Nintendo, episode 165, where we talk about the best Nintendo news for the week. And I kind of go off about random different things. So yeah, so absolutely. So see, this is what we're going to talk about right here. This is what we're going to talk about right here. You got people in the chat that don't come to my live streams, that sit here and make, seriously, like low-key racist shade comments like, why so much aggression? You know what I'm saying? Sit here, it comes to like, you don't understand it. It's not about aggression. I know that you see the skin color and like you automatically think that, even though if it was somebody else, you probably wouldn't think that at all. But it's not about that. It's about his tone. It's about his style, okay? I'm not actually mad or aggressive or anything like that. We're simply talking about stuff, okay? This is just the style of it, okay? So nobody's being aggressive, all right? Chill with all the numbers in your rock. Just chill, relax. This is the style of the podcast. I'm not being mad to him. This is how I'll talk to my friends when I talk about things. So relax, my man, and enjoy the stream. Nobody's being aggressive. Nobody's trying to do anything to anybody. Just relax and enjoy the stream. Now, once again, don't want to talk about Labo because I don't feel like talking about Labo. This is a presentation. This is a style, all right? I don't really care. Don't really care. It doesn't matter. Like I said, if you guys don't like my style, then you can leave. If you think that I came out like as if it was aggressive, then you can leave. If you have a problem with it, then you can leave. Once again, if you don't enjoy my style, I'm not gonna sit here and apologize to anybody or sit here and be like, okay, guys, and come out here and all like this. No, I'm gonna be me, and this is how I am. This is how I present when I'm talking to you guys. And if you don't like it, go. If you think it's aggressive, then go. If you have a problem with it and you get butthurt, see you later. I'm not going to miss you. See you later. This is the style that people like. This is my show. Don't take it personal, which I've said a million times. Don't take it personal. But if you don't like it, then hit the road. You can go somewhere else. Watch somebody else's podcast. I'm not apologizing to anything. I'm not apologizing for anything, and I don't care if you don't like it. So, let's go ahead and let's get into the shout outs, because one, I do care about you guys. So of course I'll give everybody here a shout out, even the people here that don't understand and sit here and try to throw baseless accusations at people because they feel like it over the internet. So let's go ahead and start off here. Let's see here. Jetty, what's good? Jetty, you got a new icon, my man. What's good? Mandy Lee's here. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I saw that you purchased Fairy Tiger. I saw that you purchased Blaster Master Zero. By the way, we might have a copy of that to give away this weekend, of Blaster Master Zero. We might have a copy to give away this weekend. What's good? So you know, You know what I'm saying, everybody? Is Doc Trey here? Shout out to Doc Trey if he's here. All right, so VC, what's good, VC? What's good? Yo, what's good? Jumpmon, what's good? Says chill. Rilo, what's up, Urameshi? Says they're playing some Sekiro. Sekiro, what's good? Good to see you here once again. Big Mo, what's good? What's good? I'm having a great Friday. What's up, Elizabeth? How you doing? What's up, Murdoch Loco? I won't tell anybody. What's up, Dank Meme? Good to see you here, Dank Meme. What's up, Tyrant King says daddy, bruh. Sia says, what's good? Party Man, what's up, Party Man? Good to see you, Elite Ninja Party Man. Elite Ninja Chupacabra is here. Wave Symphony is here. What's good? Of course I noticed. That's why I want you guys to have icons and profile pictures in the first place. Wave Symphony once again. Sean Diamond, the manager's here. Elizabeth, once again. Mandy, good to see you here, Mandy. Cinnamon the Hacker, what's good? Flip999, what's good? Flip Mode in the house. Good to see you, Renangon user. Just chilling, just chilling. Shine Pretty, what up, man? Pretty, what up? Let's see here. Deadlock7, what's good, man? What's good? Let's see here. Jason, what's good, man? How you doing today? How you doing? Let's see here. Every time I join my stream, I'm arguing with some random people because I interact with the chat a lot. Because it's fun. It's fun to do it. It's fun to do it because people sit here and throw stuff at me, and I'm gonna throw it right back at them. I'm gonna come at you. Come at me with some energy. I'm gonna come right back at you with the same energy. You know what I'm saying? If you excited and pumped for something, I'm gonna be excited and pumped for something. You throw around something baseless, I'm gonna throw it right back at you. And like I said, it's one of the things. This is how my streams are. It's cool. It's fun. It's fun that way. And don't talk about arguing with random people, Doc Trey. With all the stupidity and all the dumb crumb-side idiots you be arguing with all the time. Don't sit here and talking about I'm arguing. You be arguing with the crummiest of crumb-side YouTubers, okay? So don't sit here and talk to me and tell me arguing about people, random people. You argue against the sludge of the crumb side, the underbelly of the crumb side, okay? So I don't want to hear any of that from you. You argue with the bummiest of bums. The bummiest of bums. These people that are in their 30s, still living with their parents, okay? Got no job having butts, barely can afford games out here like, Doc Trey, I'm gonna get you. You be arguing with those people. I don't pay attention to those people, okay? All right, so let's continue on. Shout outs to Bruce Smith. Thank you for the subscription, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate that, my man. Let's see here. Omega Chase, what's good? What's good? J2 Blue. Shout out to Ninja J2 Blue. Nah, Doc Trey's the homie. I'm just messing with him. Let's see here, but he do be arguing with some crazy crumb side people though. Freeform, what's good? Freeform. Let's see. I'm not arguing. I'm teaching. Oh, there's a difference. Of course, you're the doc. Oh my gosh. Scarlett. Hey, Scarlett. Good to see you here. Long time no see. Did you deliver yet, or what's going on? I don't know what's going on. I didn't want to say exactly, but I was thinking, well, hold up, you already told everybody. So I thought maybe you didn't tell anybody, but oh yeah. How's everything going? Are you still pregnant, or are you delivered? I'm not sure because I forgot exactly how long ago I think I spoke with you like months and months ago. So good to see you here, Scarlett. Good to see you here. Let's see here. Who else? Solidus T, what's good, man? Let's see here. Anthony Rudd, what's good? What's good, Anthony? Golden Oracle, what's good? KJ2399, what's up, man? How you doing today? Good to see you here. Good to see you here. My camera is getting all weird. Oh, Steph. Oh my God. Sorry, Scar. Well, you already. Oh, sorry. Oops. Sorry about that, Scarlett. Yikes. I was just joking, guys. I was just joking. Daniel Snyder's moving on. What's up, Daniel Snyder? Let's see here. Huang, what's good? Jonathan Drews, what's up, man? How's it going? Just restart the stream. Pearly 21, what's good? Yeah, I was just joking, guys. I wasn't serious. Let's see here. Jonathan Drews, what's good? Chronicle Frosty, what's up, man? That's a cool name. What's good, dude? Good to see you here, like always. Good to see you here. 240p. Is the stream in 240p? Nah, I'm getting 1080p. I'm getting the 1080p. Or is it because are you saying like the quality looks like it's 240p because of the camera fuzzing in and out? I think that's what you're saying. So yeah, I think it's because let me check this light. Let me check the spider light real quick. Okay, might help out just a little bit. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. Your stream is messing up. Are you sure? It's buffering. Ah, I see. I see. It's buffering. It's messing up. Okay, if you're having issues with the stream, try refreshing the stream. But there was some issues with the audio when I first started up. So there was just an update that was applied to Streamlabs OBS. So there was just an update that was applied, and I think that kind of jacked things up because I downloaded the update to Streamlabs OBS, and then I started the stream. So yeah. But it seems like everybody's having some type of issues. But to me, that's, yeah, exactly, YouTube. YouTube's definitely having issues. It's not my stream, it's YouTube's live streaming. Because if you go on Twitch, there's no issues on Twitch. There's no issues on Twitch at all. Let me double check. Let me see, let me check on Twitch. Yeah, Twitch is clean. Twitch is absolutely clean. So if you want to watch the stream on Twitch, you can watch the stream on Twitch. Yeah, YouTube is messing up, but just refresh the stream. Try refreshing the stream, and that might help. YouTube is fine, no buffering. Okay, so people who are experiencing issues, you can head over to Twitch if the refresh doesn't work. If you're not, if everything's good, then you can just stay right here on YouTube. What's up, Trey? How you doing today, my man? Good to see you here. Yeah, there's a lot of games. There's a lot of games. There's a lot of games going on. Let's see here. I'm fine. All right. YouTube kind of dookie, says Jetty. Bleh. Bleh. Let's see. I lost the chat on the screen. YouTube is stupid. Refreshed and it's back. Okay. Cool. Glad to see. Maybe it's working for some of you guys. Glad to see maybe it's working. Shall we get into oh, hold up. Shout outs to Freeform. What's up, Freeform? Okay. Yeah, head over to Twitch if you're having some issues. Whoever's having issues, head over to Twitch. I got the chat up, so, you know, I'll be able to see you guys' comments and everything. For some people, it's working fine. For other people, it's not working fine. You can refresh the stream if you're having issues. If that still doesn't fix it after refreshing the stream, then head over to Twitch, and it should be fine on there. All right, so, yo, shout-outs to Jumpmon. First donation of the stream. Shout-outs to Elite Ninja Jumpmon. And he says, can you play Oxide Station from Crash Team Racing? You know what, Jumpmon? Just for you. That will be played. That will be played. And absolutely I can play that. So let's go ahead and make you the top stream ninja with the $2 donation. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Thank you for supporting the Ninja Village, the Elite Ninja Village. And yeah, let's go ahead and let's get that music going for you. You guys let me know how everything is. Like I said, if some of you guys went over, what I'm seeing here is that it says that the video output is too low on YouTube. So that just means that YouTube's acting stupid. That's basically what that means. So yeah, that's essentially what that means. All right, so let me see here. All right, you guys, let me know how it sounds. Yeah, we got Zelda stream. We got Zelda streams tonight. In terms of this weekend, just stay tuned on Twitter. And I'll let you guys know about the other streams this weekend. So yeah. Go on Twitch, my man. Go on Twitch. Go follow me on Twitch. If you guys are mods, if people are complaining about the stream, please go tell them to go on Twitch, because we're just gonna continue on here because YouTube's acting really weird. Or I can just restart the stream. But this is really on YouTube. It's not my stream. It's YouTube, because Twitch is fine. Let's see here. So let's continue on. Everybody on Twitch, everything's good on Twitch, right? For the people who are on Twitch, everything's good, right? But yeah, Zelda stream after this one. Zelda stream after this one. Yeah, it's good here. Okay, cool. What's up, Kudo Tengetsu? What's good, man? Good to see you here in the chat. Good to see you here, bro. Shall we talk about some of this stuff here, guys? I think it's time to move on. So let's talk a little bit about these indies, huh? So Cuphead was revealed for the Nintendo Switch, and it's interesting that Doc Trace here, because he was the one that was getting slammed, because he was saying, look, Cuphead will be on the Switch. He said this about 2 years ago. He was saying Cuphead, or a year and a half, whatever ago. He was saying Cuphead will be on the Nintendo Switch. He was like, more than a year ago, let's just say that. He was saying Cuphead will be on the Nintendo Switch. I remember watching his video, and I was like, yeah, I mean, it's a chance, but I mean, the way that like the developers even said like, oh yeah, Cuphead, it's not coming, Microsoft PC exclusive, and then we got the reveal that Cuphead was coming, and it was such a shock to so many people. But if you've been like, you know, been on the inside, even any bit at all, like it wasn't a shock to me. It was a shock to me that they announced it at that point. I thought they would announce Cuphead like at an E3 or at something like that. I mean, like, that's what I thought that they would announce it. I thought they would announce it at something like that, or they announced it like at a Nintendo, like a bigger Nintendo Direct, right? Because like a game like Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, for example, okay, that was not announced at an Indies Direct. That was announced, or not announced, but that was like showed off more, like the first like updated trailer of the game at a Nintendo Direct. You know, so I would have thought that they maybe switched around, but I think it was all a hype and marketing and sales tactic, right? Because the game is complete, the game is done. There's already YouTubers that have copies of the game and are playing it, right? So I think it was a sales tactic, because with the Nintendo Direct, there were so many games that went like you can pre-order live, and like people, like for example, like Fire Emblem and all that. So Nintendo didn't want that kind of, I think personally, this is just my own thought, Nintendo didn't want that mucking up like in terms of the sales money, right? Because everybody was out there just buying, pre-ordering Fire Emblem and all the other games. So they said, okay, let's hold up on this. We know this is going to be big. Let's wait and give it its own spotlight, right? Where it's pretty much the biggest game of the Nindies presentation, and then make pre-orders live. So then people who already bought stuff in February are saying, oh, well, I'm going to rush out there, hype buy. I mean, they did the same thing with Blaster Master Zero, right? It's like, they didn't even, that's a bigger indie type of game, you know, in terms of quality wise. And they just said, all right, here you go. Whereas like Inti Creates with like Dragon Mark for Death, that game was shown off for like more than a year before it launched, like well more than a year. So they're like, you know what, let's just get this out there right now. So I think it was more of like a sales tactic, more so than anything. And it caught me off guard. It definitely caught me off guard in terms of when they revealed it. I thought it would be like an E3 thing or something like that, or like a bigger Nintendo Direct, but they said, nah, let's do it for this Indies presentation. And I think that was a good idea, because by far that turns the Indies presentation, no matter what else you see, that turned the Indies presentation into something like where people said, this is good. Because it's Cuphead, because it's a Microsoft exclusive, or it was a PC Microsoft exclusive, and now it's on Switch. So no matter what, people are going to say this was a good Direct, or this was, sorry, a good showcase. This was a good showcase. So yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting for that. So let me get some of you guys' comments on this, and then I guess we can you guys can talk about the Nindies if you want when it comes to some of the things. Let me know, guys, if it's getting any better on YouTube or not. If you guys are seeing for the YouTube people, if it's getting any better or not, let me know. And remember, guys, for the mods, please, if people are still having issues, if you can link my Twitch channel, that would be fantastic, because the video output is low on YouTube. I'm seeing issues here, although I'm getting a good connection into it, but it's because I'm here, you know. So yeah. Anyway, let's see. Cuphead is phenomenal, but let's shine a light on the other Nindie games. Well, I mean, you can talk about any other Nindie games if you want to. Like, I'm going to talk about Cuphead, or I'm going to talk about what I feel like talking about. But if you want to shine some light on some other Nindie games, go ahead and do so. But, I mean, Cuphead's a big deal, so we're going to talk about that as well. Let's see here. Huang says, since Cuphead on Switch, another 2017 game I really want to be on Switch is Nier. Well, I mean, that's a weird connection between the two, just because they're 2017, but okay. I think it has chances of a slimmer now. I don't think you should, I mean, I see what you're trying to do, but I mean, like, I'm not sure if you should connect the dots between just because they're 2017 games. One of them is an indie game at art, another one is a big game that would take a lot of modifications to get running on the Switch. So let's just make sure that we're clear about that, you know, like... Cuphead is a 2D shoot 'em up that can run on a potato PC. Nier Automata barely run. Well, it doesn't barely, but Nier Automata doesn't really. it's not really an optimized game to begin with. I mean, it's still good, don't get me wrong, but it's like there's issues with that game across the board when it comes to it on PS4 and also on PC. So that'd be tough for them to get that on Switch. I don't think it'd be an easy thing to do, but I mean, it's definitely possible. I think it's possible, but man, the compression that they would need to do for that game is 50-something gigabytes on the PS4 and all that. Maybe even more on the PC, but that game it's a pretty large game. But like I said, yeah, man. That's a manly beard, OJ. When was the last time you were here, Scarlett? I've had this beard for a while. Actually, it was more manly than it was. I actually trimmed it. It was actually more manly than it is right now. You know what I'm saying? It was more manly, but I trimmed it. I trimmed it a bit. So let's see here. YouTube is fine on my end. Okay, cool. Cuphead developers are ushing, or do you mean pushing? Pushing for representation in Smash. YouTube is getting better. Okay. Yeah, they need. I don't know why they're pushing for representation in Smash. This is their freaking one game, and all of a sudden that you get in Smash. I mean, I don't understand this. I really don't understand how you get one game and you get in Smash. They're making a mockery. They're making a mockery of Smash. They're making a mockery of it. How do you get one game and then you're in Smash? That makes no sense. Let's see here. Yes, that. Yeah, well, we won't get into that here, Jazzy. But yeah, if you want that action, if you want that smoke, you can go on my Twitter account. Yeah, I know. The funniest thing is that I looked on that post that Microsoft actually made, Jazzy. This is for those who follow me on Twitter. I looked on that post that Microsoft actually made, and it's actually very insightful. They show off all sorts of, you know, of African American developers. There's all sorts of stuff in terms of everything. It's by no means a marketing strategy at all. It's actually legit trying to help. But yeah, just marketing, just marketing strategy. It's like there's like a lot of time and effort put into it. They got interviews with Terry Crews. They got all sorts of cool stuff there. But yeah, just the marketing strategy. It's not anything outside of that. But anyway, we'll move on from that. Follow me on Twitter if you want to know all that other stuff. Let's see here. So let's see. Omega Chase, I'm stoked I can play it on Switch. You mean Cuphead, right? I hope to see a sequel and maybe a Disney rendition of Mickey Mouse in old school cartoon style. Yeah, that'd be cool. Let's see here. You never played Cuphead, Scarlett? It's actually pretty cool. Let's see here. Nier has no issue. Also has issues on Xbox. Yeah, well, because it's just a straight port of the PS4, PC, or whatever. But yeah, I think Nier would be very tough to get on the Switch. Like, let's see here. Wait, Rocky. Every time I watch this Super Down, I feel like I need to watch Rocky 3. Wait. Rocky 3, that's Drago, right? That's the I break you. That's that one, right? Rocky 3, yo. Is that a good thing, Trey? Let's see here. Deadlock 7 says Cuphead apparently runs at the same dock as Xbox, so good port it seems. Pine shows promise. Cadence of Hyrule looks like there were many other cool Nindies. If he dies, he dies. If he dies, he dies. Let's see here. Castlevania Anniversary. OJ, you called that. Yeah, you know, it's been a while, right, Scarlett? It's been a while. We'll talk about Castlevania Anniversary in a bit, but yeah, it's... what the hell? Why not? We can talk about Castlevania Anniversary right now. Whatever. You guys can talk about whatever topics you want. I don't care. I'll go all over the place. Why not? Yeah, Castlevania Anniversary got announced. That was pretty cool, right, guys? It was interesting because I got so much crap on Twitter and stuff about me talking about Castlevania, and it was like, oh, look, you're wrong. Castlevania PS4 exclusive. You, sir, are wrong. You are wrong. I will call you out. Like, these freaking idiots just have just a little bit of patience. Just wait for just wait just a second. Just wait just 1 second. The dudes had the nerve to sit there, quote my tweet, call me out, then block me afterwards. After Castlevania Requiem came out for the PS4, quote me, call me out, block me afterwards, and then when I go back, because I go in a incognito, and to talk about, oh great, same people. Castlevania announced for the Switch. Awesome. The same dude. The same exact guy who blocked me. And I'll get that donation. The same exact guy who blocked me and called me out for that. Sit there and says, sweet, Castlevania on Switch. I'm like, I'm I'm going to find you. I'm going to find you and beat you over the head with holy water after this. Like, I am going to sit there. I am going to throw holy water at the edge of the screen and seriously hit you with the freaking Morning Star. Are you serious? The same dude out there talking about I'm wrong and how, oh, you were wrong. Sit there talking, great, Castlevania's on Switch. After, not just me, but calling out Nate from Direct Feed Games 2 and putting us and telling us that we're frauds and all this stuff. Oh my God, dude. I'm done. I'm done, I tell you. Done. Anyway. Let's see here. OST request. Pokemon Black and White remix. Celestial Tower / Dragon Spiral Tower. Absolutely. We will get this going. Let's see here. Thank you for the $5 donation, Kudo Tengetsu, and that does make you the top stream ninja. So you guys give some love, Streamlabs. Give some love to not Streamlabs. Streamlabs put a comment there, but give some love to Kudo Tengetsu, top stream ninja for the stream. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Let's get your music going. Pokemon, remix, Celestial. All right, this should be good. This is actually a pretty dope song. I like it. Glitch City. And let me know how it sounds, guys, once you guys can start it up. Anger Essence. Yo, man, I'm not angered. Let's see here. Y'all know where the likes at, guys. Come on now. Where the likes at? Kudo, let me get your name up here on the top stream ninja, my man. Thank you for the support, homie. I really do appreciate that. I really do. Honestly, I do. You guys give some love to Kudo. Let's see here. So... Kudo Tengetsu 91 with the $5. Thank you so much, man. Let's see here. Omega Chase. Yeah, guys, just go ahead and throw these questions in while we're at it too. Make sure you guys throw questions in on the actual topics that I have. Persona 5R, you guys hype for Persona 5R? Let me know about that. Let me know about your Castlevania. Let me know about your Nindy love. Whatever the hell. Whatever you guys want to talk about that happened this week in gaming, Nintendo news, let me know. Sony copying Microsoft with Nintendo Directs. How you guys feel about that? Was that fun or not? Was that fun? The biggest donation somebody's ever dropped on here? Any single donation? $500. Rory just did that. Outside of that, there's been some $400 donations. Oh man, what am I doing? What the hell? Let me change this to Kudo Tengetsu. Oh no, I already changed it to Kudo Tengetsu. What am I doing? Let's see here. Jetty dropped the 100 last night, man. Shout out to Jetty once again. Thank you for the support, homie. Persona 5 on Switch, maybe. I mean, there's been a lot of rumors about that, man. That's been the rumors going around. But yeah, there was 100 from Jetty yesterday. So once again, shout outs to Jetty. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's see. Golden Oracle says, I haven't looked much into Persona 5R. Is there going to be additional content? It seems that way. Yeah, it seems like there's going to be some additional content. Otherwise, I mean, what's the point of having Persona 5R when there's no additional content? Let's see. Murdoch Loco says, Poison's glad after 5 years, Sony and Microsoft realized Nintendo had a great idea. Haha. Who's laughing now? Exactly. I remember because back then, I mean, if Trace, let me see if Trace's still here. I don't want to keep on calling his name out. He's not here. Yeah, okay, Trace's still here. So yeah, I remember back then, so many people were saying that we're damage controlling and calling us fanboys and stuff for simply saying that this is a good idea. You know, like, this is a good idea. The people that were back in like the Wii U, 3DS community, whatever the case was, everybody sit there and said you're damn. If you said anything that this was a good idea with Nintendo Directs, instead of maybe, you know, like, instead of the live presentations at E3, you were called names like to hell and back. You were instantly looked at as like a villain, you know, because of the Nintendo Directs back then and the Wii U, they even called them like Wii U Direct, you know, or sometimes I think they even did like 3DS Direct. But either way, it's taken Nintendo a while to perfect the formula, but I think that now, pretty much last year, they really perfected it. Like, they got it to where it was pretty much perfect. And then this year, the Directs have been just absolutely amazing. Every single one has been good. A Nindies Direct, or the Nindies Showcase, and the regular Direct. The format is flawless. There's nothing wrong with the format. It's perfect. It's like perfect South. You know what I'm saying? But he doesn't get beat at the end. It's just, it just keeps going. It's Ultra Instinct. This is the perfect format for presentation-wise. And you're going to see once again, I mean, you're going to see Microsoft and Sony copy. I think at this point, it's inevitable that they're going to copy it. And obviously they did. Now, people in my video that I made about it, people thought that I was bashing Sony. Nobody's bashing Sony. I'm simply saying that they're copying. There's nothing wrong with copying something that's good. I've been saying that this is good. And I said that in the video. I said this is a good thing that they're doing this, you know? So it was a good thing. Not a bad thing. But I'm going to say that, yeah, they're copying. And so what? They're copying. And so what? I've seen layouts and streams that kind of look like this. I said, that looks nice. Maybe I can do something like that. Can I copy? Okay. But I put my own touch on it. So what? That's what they're going to do. They're going to put their own touch on it. But they are copying. But that's fine. Who cares? Like, everybody copies. PlayStation All-Stars, they copied Nintendo there. Did I have a problem with it? No. Did I play the hell out of it? Yeah, I played the hell out of the PlayStation All-Stars. Was it good? Not really. Was it an okay game? Sure, why not? But they still copied the hell out of Nintendo, right? It was still a game that was supposed to copy Nintendo. But that's fine. There's not a problem with that. Breath of the Wild copied Assassin's Creed. Is there a problem? No, but they still copied Assassin's Creed with the freaking stupid tower thing, which I mean, I've never had that much of an issue, but I'm just saying, like, they still copied them, which is fine. It's not a big deal. Let's see here. If the presenter snaps between segments, they're copying too much. Okay. People consider the word copying derogatory and antagonistic. Yeah, they do, but that's not my problem though. You know what I'm saying, VC? And I know you don't, but I'm just saying that's not my problem. If you have a problem with people saying that, oh well, you're like that's when you think of like fanboy wars, in my opinion. If you get salty because somebody says somebody copied somebody, then you're the problem. Who cares? It's not a big deal, and it's not bad, you know? Like, imitation is the greatest form of flattery. Exactly. Just as long as they're not like absolutely doing like the same exact thing, calling it Nintendo, or not calling it like for example, calling it like PlayStation Direct or Sony Direct, and then they have this guy going and they're going like, and they're doing some type of like clap or something to transition or to start things, and like it's like they move over the slides, like just as long as it's not exactly formatted, the exact same format and screens and everything. They can do a similar style where they rotate from game to game in a PowerPoint style, but they need to put their own touch on it with their own slides and own things. Just as long as it's not exactly the same, I don't got a problem, you know? So yeah. So yeah, there you go. PlayStation Direct would be The Last of Us 2, 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 sort of like Spider-Man. Oh my gosh, dude! I remember when Sony showed all the same games like 3 E3s in a row, man. Oh, they've been doing that every single E3. It's been the same games. They've had new games added in, like from third parties and stuff. But it's literally like for half the generation, it was Horizon Zero Dawn. Was it Horizon Zero Dawn, Bloodborne, and like Spider-Man for like half the gen, dude? Before Horizon Zero Dawn came. I remember seeing Horizon Zero Dawn back when my first E3. I saw Horizon Zero Dawn. Like 2014, it was like Horizon Zero Dawn, and then finally they finally released it. It was like 2014, 2015, 2016, and then finally in 2017 they released. I remember covering Horizon Zero Dawn at like 3 straight E3s. But Sony, this is what Sony used to do, because Sony's E3s were so trash, dude. This is coming from somebody who went to E3. If you didn't have insider access, don't even bother covering Sony, because they'll put all of the ports and all of the crappy games on the show floor, and then, you know what, or on the like to where you can see it. And then they'll put all of the cool games and all of the big games behind closed walls. You can't freaking video film it or anything. They'll cover it up. They'll cover it up with these damn walls, and then you have to get in line. Like, it's like a damn roller coaster. Like you're getting in line for like Batman at like Six Flags Magic Mountain or something like that. I know some of you guys, if you're not from California, maybe Magic Mountain's not a thing. I know there might be Magic Mountain in some places, but either way, like an amusement park, there used to be like if you go to like Six Flags, like there's like these kind of like these dark tunnels that you go through. It's like you're going like to go ride on Batman or something, but instead you're just gonna play an average demo of a game that wasn't finished yet. It was ridiculous. It was a snooze show. I was like, who comes to E3 like this? And that was every single time I went to E3. That's how Sony was. It was like, why are they even here? Because it was always like the like the kind of funny games or the IGNs. They get all the inside behind the, you know, instant access. It's like, I'm not gonna sit here and wait in this line with all these musty game journalists to sit here and play this game for 10 minutes. I'm gonna sit here 3 hours in line. E3's trash covering it. If you're not a big YouTuber that can get behind the scenes access, man, don't even bother going to that show because you'll be sitting there waiting in line forever to play a game, to play one game. So yeah, man. So it wasn't very good. Wasn't very good. Let's see here. Hold up. Gotta do a little bit of moderation on Twitch. But anyway, let's see. I thought you said no. I said musty. Musty. Tender essence is dead essence. It's dead. It's dead. It's dead, I tell you. From the Nindies, I'm really excited for the land. Although there were some busty, there were some busty Nintendo employees at at some of the E3s. Nintendo still has this. They have the lost art of the booth babe. At least at their E3s, they still kind of do that where they'll have really attractive women at the demo booths. They don't do that as, I guess, like the last couple of E3s because I haven't went for the last couple of ones, so they haven't done it as much. But for the ones that I was at, they definitely had some women there at the, like some very attractive women on the, like, you know, doing the there. So that was back then, you know. I don't know about it now at this point, but yeah. That's how it was. Yeah, Nintendo knows what up. Yeah, man, I remember I did a video, but I remember I shot a video, but I didn't want to look sexist, so I never released the video. But I think I was at E3. The video that I shot was like, it was just like a joke video, but I was like, you know what, this probably isn't a good idea to release this. So, but I'll tell you guys now. So basically I shot a video where I'm walking and like, see, I didn't want to put this dude on blast either, but there was these nerdy ass looking dudes, like straight nerdy, and like dudes that were like out there like playing Sony games. And then like I was gonna look at that, then look at the Nintendo's booth, then look at that, and then look at Nintendo's booth, and then say, well, Nintendo won, and then just walk towards Nintendo's booth. Like, but I decided not to release the video, but I did shoot that video. I did shoot that video, but I was like, nah, that's not a good idea to release that video. But this was back in like 2014, you know. This was like back in like 2014. But it was really just more of a video because like I thought Sony's display was just garbage, so it was more because of that, and just kind of it was more of a joke, not more than like like more than anything else. But I mean, it is what it is. Let's see here. Now they have strong shirtless men. Yo. Bring the thing, dude. That video died with my old. Remember, this is 2014, so we're talking. Oh man, I've been around for a while. We're talking 5 years ago, guys. All right, we're talking 5 years ago, when I was still on my old channel, and everything that I did on my old channel is on a old laptop. Even many of the stuff that I did on this channel, upwards to like 2016 or so, is on my old laptop. And I mean, for me to find it, I wiped my laptop. So for me to find that, I would have to go into my old hard drive that malfunctions, that constantly malfunctions all the time. Like anytime I plug it in, things freeze and I can't find things. So I'd have to dig into there where that video was. But I don't really feel like doing that. So yeah. But anyway. Once again, I decided not to upload the video because I don't think it would have been a good job to upload the video. So yeah. Let's see. Nintendo got to go back to the brothel. Were they ever in the brothel? Weren't they in like the? Were they in the brothel business? They weren't in the. They were like in like the. I forgot what it was. Love hotels or something like that. Wait. But nothing bad happened in those hotels. They only go up there and the women give you hugs. They just give you hugs and let you, and then you go on your way. When you need a hug, they're there for you. Let's see here. No, Nintendo was never in that. No. Nintendo was never in that. Yo, shout out. What's up, Aaron? Shout out to Lee Ninja Aaron here. Good to see you here, my man. My man. Let's see here. Man, you guys are silly, man. You guys are silly, I tell you. So let's see here. What's up? Don't call me Danny. What should I call you then, man? If I can't call you Danny, what can I call you? Exactly. Hand holding, hugging, you know, snuggling, cuddling. That's what happened in these hotels. There was actually nothing more than just that. That's it. So that's it. Mr. Mr. Tibbs. All right, Danny. Call you Mr. Tibbs in the house. Let's see here. So yeah, cuddling. Just that, guys. Just that. Let's see here. From the Nindies, really excited for the Red Lantern, the doggo one. Yeah. The creature in the well, the pinball one. Yeah, you know what? To kind of go on that a little bit more, those two really got my attention. I really liked the doggo one. Like I said, I'm not a rogue type of person game, but yo, Iditarod? Bruh, like, you're kidding, the freaking Iditarod. Who, dude, you know what would be dope? Freaking, you can use Wolf Link. You know what would be dope, dude? If Wolf Link is on your team, Nintendo, make it happen. We're seeing Cadence of Hyrule. We need some Wolf Link. We need some Wolf Link in the action, man. We need some Wolf Link in there. So yeah. So yes, Wolf Link amiibo. Bam, you scam the amiibo. Bam, Wolf Link is part of your crew. We really need this. This is something that I need. I need this. We'll have to wait and see though. We'll have to wait and see. The other game, the pinball game. Well, when I was a kid, actually, I talked about this. I really liked pinball, right? When I was a kid, I was somewhat obsessed with pinball. Whenever I went to the arcades, I would play pinball. None of my friends were excited about pinball. Pinball is something that I guess like the older generation liked more. Like if you grew up like in the 80s, pinball was really cool. 70s, 80s, pinball was dope. But for me, pinball was just so fun. Like you always see, or in TV shows, right? They would glorify pinball. They would make pinball seem like it's the greatest thing ever. And I honestly felt that. Whenever I saw new pinball boards, I would just get excited. Like I still play like the Simpsons arcade game and all that, but my favorite was like the Simpsons pinball. I think there was like Spider-Man pinball. And there was this arcade that we had here in town. And I used to play pinball machines all the time. And when I couldn't play pinball machines, I linked it on Twitter. I used to play this old school, what was it, Space Cadet Pinball 3D on the Windows PC. I used to play that like crazy too. So to see a game, and I've actually talked about this before, how much I love Metroid Prime Pinball. Somebody said, "What's your favorite Metroid Prime game?" And I'm like, Metroid Prime Pinball? And I'm like, people said, "You're joking." And I'm like, maybe not. I'm a big pinball fan, but not like the pinball games that come out like on like those pinball games that come out all the time, the licensed ones. Not that. I'm not into that pinball. I'm into the actual real pinball. Whenever I see a pinball machine, if I see one, I get excited. I'll play it. I'll play it at least one time. I remember, where was I at? I forgot where I was, but there was like in the mall. I remember there was a pinball machine. I had to stop and play it. I forgot what store it was. But anyway, that game I think it's called Creature of the Well. Is that what it's called? Creature of the Well. I'm looking forward to that game. I'm definitely gonna pick it up. An action pinball game? That's really cool. That's really cool, man. Yes, a pinball game with swords. Pokemon pinball for the GBA is the best. It is, and there was like a Rumble. There was like I had that. I remember I got that for Christmas one year. I think my mom got it at a yard sale or something like that. I know it was cheap because the Rumble Pack thing was all jacked up or whatever. But anyway, I remember I got that and I played the hell out of that pinball game so much. It was good. It was really good. Pokemon Pinball was really good. Metroid Prime Pinball was really good. If they ever make a Metroid Prime Pinball again, they need to make another Metroid Prime Pinball. Like I really want one on the Switch, or I really want like an updated Pokemon Pinball. I'd be down. Although I like the real. I like actually playing the real pinball. But man, it seems like no matter how much I play, I'm still trash at pinball. I've been playing pinball forever. No matter what, anytime I go to these machines, I'm still garbage at pinball. I mean, I don't know, like real pinball machines. I try to play and I swear sometimes I have the worst luck. The pinball goes directly in the center to where there's no way that you can hit it. You can like hit the pinball at all, man. So yeah. Yo, what's up, AV? How you doing today, my man? Let's see here. OJ, can you play Frozen Gamer? You're asking me a bunch of random questions tonight, my man. Can you play Sekiro? You can sponsor a Sekiro stream But I'm not going out there and buying Sekiro and taking time to play it when I don't really feel like it. But if you want, man, hit me up on Twitter, and you can sponsor a Sekiro stream. We got a sponsor stream for Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. But I mean, I don't really feel like playing Sekiro. But if you want to sponsor a stream of me playing Sekiro, feel free, my man. But I ain't taking the time to do it. I've been watching it. Doesn't seem like my type of game. But yeah, you can sponsor one if you want, my man. But to answer your other question, Frozen Gamer, I'll answer your other question. Thank you for coming out to the streams. I appreciate your support, by the way. I appreciate your support, and I'm not ragging on you, my man. I know, like I said, some people get a little butthurt when I come at them like that, but don't worry. It's because I like you. Trust me. But your other stream, in terms of Devil May Cry, watch my videos. I've already talked about Devil May Cry and 5 and if it can come to Switch and all that. So check out my videos on that. There's already plenty of content that I've already talked about that. I've released multiple different videos talk about that, what the developer said. Short PE news videos on that like crazy. So check those out if you have the opportunity on that. All right, so shout out to Fairy Tiger with the $5 donation. Fairy Tiger is still up for some reason, and it's like freaking 2 to 3 a.m. in Sweden. Fairy Tiger says, play Pinball Illusions intro. Absolutely. Pinball Illusions. All right, so we can do that. Pinball Illusions. I've been watching a ton of, to speak on Sekiro real quick, I've been watching a ton of Sekiro. This game, this is one of those games for those people out there that are trying to be like, that have something to prove. Like, it's one of those games that's like, oh, you got something to prove. How hardcore are you? This is one of those games. You know what I'm saying? It's from the Dark Souls creator. That's the type of games they make. And I'm just like, bro, I gave that life up a long time ago. I gave that life. As soon as you have a child, that's when I gave that life up. I gave that life up. I'm like, I can't do this anymore. You guys are killing me with this. You're killing me. Fight for my life. All right, so let's see here. All right, Pinball Illusions intro. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. We got a fake Sean Diamond in here. Uh-oh, it's this guy again. All right, mods, take care of it. I'm not gonna give him any clout. I'm not gonna give this person any clout. So take care of it. Take care of it. Take care of it, guys. And everybody else in the chat, don't worry about him. Don't let him derail the stream, please. All right, so let's move on. Let's see here. DX says, would you get excited if Forza Horizon was ported to Switch? Nah, I'm not a racing game guy, really, to be honest, because really all you do in racing games is do this. I'm not a big racing game guy. All you do in racing, nah, you just hold down one button. I'm not trying to play a racing game like that. If I was interested in Forza, I would have already bought it on the Xbox. I haven't bought a single Forza game in my life, just because there's no point. I'm not interested. Not interested. Let's see. You have the same background I do for my stream. Haha, I do. Okay, nice. Then you use Streamlabs then. I'm gonna change my background now. Let's see here. Man, I don't know, Frozen. Jesus Christ. Let's see here. Golden Oracle 64 says, players, could we see Final Fantasy VII Remake at the Sony event? I doubt it, but maybe. DX says, but aren't you buying Cuphead on the Switch? Yeah, I'm buying Cuphead on the Switch because Cuphead is a game to me that fits the Switch more so than anything. Cuphead and Horizon Zero Dawn, they're not the same, or not Horizon Zero Dawn. Cuphead and Forza, they're not the same games. One's a racing game, one's a freaking 2D shoot 'em up. How are they the same type of game? Just because somebody likes Cuphead and buying Cuphead, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean it's the same thing with Forza. They're two different games. How do you make this such? So what if they're Xbox exclusives? They're two different ones. Cuphead is a game that I'd rather play on the Switch. Forza is a game that I don't care about. If it comes to the Switch, okay, that doesn't mean I'm gonna buy it. Just because I'm buying Cuphead or I'm getting Cuphead doesn't mean I'm gonna buy anything that comes over from Xbox. If Banjo-Kazooie comes over, am I gonna buy that? Probably not. I don't like Banjo and Kazooie. You know? Let's see here. Not in the proper racing games like rally games, etc. Especially if you don't play automatic. Okay. Blue Phoenix's place is, if Persona 5R is a cooking game, how would you react? I wouldn't care if Persona 5R is a cooking game. If it is, then it is. Then that's their thing. Persona 5, or what was it? Persona 3. There's like dancing games for Persona, so why not bring a cooking game? Sure, why not? I told you guys this is Atlas. Don't be surprised when Atlas does weirdo things. I'm not upset. I don't care. But if it's a cooking game, good. Let it be a cooking game. Heck yeah, I'm buying Cuphead. Let's see here. Yo, what's up, NX? How you doing today, my man? Good to see you here. Renangon user NX. Shoutouts. Let's see here. Nindy Gamer says Persona 5 R is a racing game collab with Sonic R. Absolutely. Let's see. Cuphead will be worth it for portable. Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm looking forward to Cuphead quite a bit, guys. Cuphead's looking really dope. Cuphead's actually looking pretty good. Trauma Center? Yeah, Trauma Center would be dope. Trauma Center would be dope. I gotta get Fury Tiger's name up here because he actually used Streamlabs for the donation. So we're gonna get shoutouts to Fury Tiger. Thank you for becoming the top stream ninja. Stream ninja. Your name should have been up here a long time ago. Fury Tiger. There we go. That's better. Alright. Can we play some Naruto games? What type of Naruto games are you talking about? Oh, it's fake. Oh, it's fake. Ataki really asking for Naruto games? Ataki would have said something like, hey, OJ, can you play some Naruto games and can you pick all the female characters only? That's what Ataki would, hey, OJ, can you play some Naruto games female characters only, please? Like, giggity. Oh my gosh, they got Ataki, dude. They got Ataki. That's actually funny. I can't lie, it's actually funny. That was funny. Alright, Jay Davey with the $5 donation. Thank you so much, Jay Davey. Appreciate that, my man. And he says, good content as always. Can you play Bluesy Chocobo from Final Fantasy Lightning Returns? Absolutely, my man. This song's about to end. Good timing, because this song's about to end, then we're going to play your song right away. You guys give some love to Jay Davey with the $5 donation in Streamlabs, tying Fury Tiger for the top stream ninja. Thank you so much for your contribution to the Ninja War Funds and Player Essence. I appreciate that, my man. I really do. Thank you. Let's see here. All right, take it easy, Scarlet. Sorry about that. Once again, sorry. I'll DM you later. I'll give you some games or something. All right, so let's keep it going here. Make sure you check your DMs, Scarlet. Make sure you check though, because I don't want a game just chilling there forever and you don't see it. So make sure you check. Let's see, Bluesy, Chocobo from Final Fantasy. All right, here we go. Thank you so much once again. Man, this game sucks, but this is a cool song. Let's see here. By the way, yeah, anybody who does imposters, guys, by the way, you should ban them on the spot because but just be careful, make sure it's the right person because but yeah, impersonation is actually against YouTube TOS, terms of service. So, just to let you guys know, it is against YouTube terms of service to try to copy somebody else exactly and do all that, like impersonate them. So yeah. All right, take it easy, Saturn. Let's see here. Yeah, if you would ban me. Yeah, don't accidentally ban anybody though. Don't accidentally ban anybody. Let's see. Let's keep it going though, guys. If you guys have questions, feel free. If you have questions, feel free. I did enable some type of little mini game for loyalty points and all that, but it's not. But I don't think I set up a profile. So the next stream or the next couple streams, you guys should see some other cool things, improvements to the stream when it comes to you guys' interaction. All right, you guys, let me know how it sounds. How's the music? Everything sounding okay? Yo, what's up, Kofi K? Good to see you here. Good to see you here, man. Shout outs to Elite Ninja Coach Kofi K. What's good? Let's see, I'm at the last chapter of Valkyria Chronicles 4. How far are you? I don't feel like revealing how far I am, because I'm going to be doing something special with the game. I love the Octopath soundtrack. Good for you, man. Party Man says, oh yeah, no worries. I make sure that they are impossible before getting rid of them. Yeah, exactly. Sponsor chat anytime soon. If I figure out how to do sponsor chat, I want to figure it out, but YouTube says, okay, this is how you do it, and then I follow the rules and I can't do it. Like, it'll let me do either sponsor chat only or regular chat. Like, I can't have a sponsor chat and a regular chat. So, Sean Diamond, if you know how to do that to where I can get a sponsor chat and a regular chat, let me know, please, because I've been trying to do that. And I can't figure it out. Excited for Cuphead? Yeah, man. Sega spoiled us with Valkyria Chronicles 4. Valkyria Chronicles 4 is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. It's so good. It's so good. Have I beaten DMC 5? Hell no, I didn't beat that garbage. Can't dodge in that game. That garbage. I'm waiting for them to patch it, then I'll beat it. If they don't patch it, then I'm not going to beat it. That dodging is trash. The game's good, but the dodging is absolute trash. I'm not beating that game until they patch the dodging. If they don't patch the dodging, then I'm not going to beat the game. I don't feel like beating it if they're not going to patch it. No, I'm not gonna check out Sekiro. Nah. Been watching it though. Hey, guys, take care. Take care of that right there. Take care of the fake jetty. Did I pre-order DBZ Heroes? No, I'm gonna be getting a review code. So yeah. Yeah, really, I don't like the dodging in that game. The dodging's stupid. The dodging's so dumb. I have big issues with the dodging in DMC. It's actually affected my enjoyment of the game completely. I can still realize that the game is good, and I know there's people that get used to it, but I really don't feel like dealing with it. Patch the dodge. If they don't patch the dodging, then I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna finish it. Yo, J2 Blue with the Madra bodying the chat with the 30. J2 Blue, Elite Ninja already showing the love. We haven't seen that jutsu in a while. Well, shout outs to my man pulling out the awakened, the reimagined Madara. Yo, one of my favorites. J2 Blue with the $30 donation, becoming the top stream ninja. It says, giving this to say thanks for all you do for us. Thank you. First of all, I want to say thank you for all you guys do for me. And thank you, J2 Blue. There's no reason for you to donate, man. But thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, there's no need for you don't have to, yet you still do. So I appreciate that because you're already an elite ninja. You know what I'm saying? So thank you so much, man. You know how much I appreciate that. You guys give some big love. Give some big Madara. Give the Madaras. Give those Sharingans. Give those Mankiku Sharingans for my man. For my man, J2 Blue. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Man, you guys are amazing, dude. Like, I mean, let me tell y'all something. Because, you know, anytime somebody does this, you know I gotta be more transparent with you guys. Let me tell you guys something. Man, yo, for real. Like, tough time in my life right now, right? Dealing with some stuff, right? With my family, with my daughter and everything. You guys have shown more love. Not necessarily for that. But for me saying, like, hey, this is what I'm going to do with the vision of the channel. Like, hey, like, I'm kind of getting burnt out, you know, just a little bit doing these PE news videos in the morning and doing things. Can I change things up? Can we focus more on live streaming? Can we focus on more shorter edited content. And you guys were like, cool, no problem, OJ. Like, there was literally like everybody was like, yo, I like this better. And I didn't know, because I didn't ask you guys before, and I just said, hey, this is what I'm doing. And everybody said, yo, OJ, this is cool. You know what I'm saying? So thank you guys. And you guys are coming out to the streams and supporting, you know, not only with you guys' views, you know what I'm saying, but you guys are actually watching the content more and everything. So, man, I just want to say thank you so much, J2 Blue, and thank you to you guys, man. Like, that's why I'm always like, I put it on my community page. I was like, man, you guys are really like supporting and like letting me know, because I mean, you guys know what's going on. You guys see how things were in 2017 and the views and how YouTube is, the demonetizations, the not getting out notifications, and you guys have been here supporting, man. So thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really do. I really, 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 really do. Thank you. Thank you for the 30. Let me make sure I spell your name right, though, J2 Blue. I spelled it with the normal blue. Let me spell it right. 30. All right, J2 Blue with the 30, becoming the top stream ninja for this stream. Appreciate that. So yeah, let's see here. Thank you so much, party man. Appreciate that. The streams are more the streams and more focused videos are always lit. I think it's a great change. Thank you, Chuba. I appreciate that, my man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see here. Fake Chuba. Oh my gosh. I know, dude. You just see, but for Chuba, it'd be like two Waluigis pointing at each other, dude. Or it'd be like two piranha plants pointing at each other. Or Incineroars, just like two Ganons pointing at each other. Doria, two double back-to-back Dorias trying to Doria each other, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. Shout outs to Aiden. Yo, what's up, Aiden? Let's see here. He says, what's up, just got here. Also, I don't think Persona 5 is coming to the Switch. I'm willing to hold an L if I'm wrong. Well, the thing is, you're probably going to be wrong at some point. It might not come tomorrow, or if we get that information, but you'll be holding the L sometime later. So, just like you were holding the L with the Kill Lock Kill game, and you've held quite a number of L's with certain games that you've complained about, Aiden. So, the L's will continue. Don't worry. Let's see here. Double Dorias. Let's see here. Can you do your Incineroar? Incineroar? The Incineroar? Wait, no, hold up. My Incineroar impersonation? No, I can't do the Incineroar impersonation anymore because I just randomly did that, so I can't. I haven't practiced it, so I'm not gonna do it. So no, I'm not gonna do it because I haven't practiced it. But I can do Doria. I can do the Doria King. It's Ganon. Let's see here. Let's see. Angel Page says, OJ, remember when PlayerSense was a website? I do. It's been a pleasure watching you grow. Sorry to hear you have, things have been rough. I hope the days ahead will be kinder to you and yours. Yeah, you know what? To be honest, guys, it's been a little bit rough, but I've actually been able to cope with it, and I'm at peace with it at this point. Like, I'm at peace that, the only thing that I kind of worry about is some of the other people involved. But like I said, I don't want to go too much into it, but I just pray and hope that everybody can just move on at some point. I'm mentally checked out, man. I'm mentally like, bro, whatever happens, I'm good. You know, I'm mentally out there. I'm worried about this. Some other big stuff happened recently. I guess I'll talk about it later. But I can't talk about it right now. I'm, looking forward to that, I'm looking forward to the future. I'm not really looking in the past. I'm not really dealing with the past. I'm looking forward to the future. So yeah. Let's see here. And he says, why you gotta do me like that? Bro, man, it's not that I'm trying to do you in any way. I'm just saying, like, people are quick to jump. If you're quick to jump the gun and say that something's not coming, or instead of just having like a wait and see approach, I mean, then hold the L. I mean, look, I hold L's if there's been times where I've held L's. And there's been a number of times when you say something's not coming, Aiden, and it ends up coming. So I mean, like, I'm gonna bring it up because you always come to the stream saying this ain't coming, that ain't coming. So, and there's times when you've said stuff and I'm like, bro, and I know in my head I'm like, bro, that's actually coming, but I can't say anything. So I just say, hey man, we're gonna have to wait and see, or I just say something else. But it's always good to just have a wait and see approach. With any Japanese game, just say, hey, let's wait and see. You can say that you don't think it's coming, but a wait and see approach is probably the best way to do it. Is just like wait and see, you know? That's the best way to do it. That's the best way. All right. So, do you guys have any other questions? Feel free. We can do random Q&A, so we can kind of just get into anything here. So if you guys have more questions, feel free. Remember, guys, after this stream, we do have a Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild sponsored stream tonight. So feel free to wait for that. So feel free to wait for that. So let's go ahead and link my Twitter too. So guys, make sure you follow me on Twitter. We have a cool Twitter page where we talk about all sorts of stuff. So make sure you follow me on Twitter as well. I will link my Twitter page in the chat here. I'll also link it for the Twitch boys too. So shout outs and thank you so much for the support. Let's see here. That Switch reveal. Oh well, yeah, I know. I took the biggest L in my YouTube life was the Switch reveal. That was the biggest L I've ever taken in my YouTube gaming career, YouTube gaming life. I was thoroughly embarrassed after that. I was like, man, this is the fattest L I've ever seen. After all those videos, this is the biggest L I've ever taken. But yo, I took it, you know, I took it like a man. Anytime people called me out on Twitter, I said, "Yup, you got me." I never was angry or like people made videos on what I said. I never made a response video angry. I never backlashed at other people. I never said like, "Oh, you're wrong." I just said, "Yup, I was wrong. My bad." And I moved on. Every time somebody called me out, because people were just on Twitter and they were going ham, which rightfully so, which is fine. I mean, which is fine. So I took the L. I took it. Let's see here. So yeah. I was expecting Switch to be that dude due to the leaks, but I wasn't excited when I was wait, Mucho Andy White. Yo, what's up, Mucho Andy YT? Thank you so much for the subscription, man. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village, homie. Appreciate the subscription. Yeah, because I was doing the Switch reveal with Super Metal Dave. So yeah, his reveal was definitely a bit different than mine. I was just laughing. I was laughing because at that point, that's when you know it's all over. But at that point, when you're so wrong, like, you know, like, it was funny because even right before Nintendo was like, "Oh, we're gonna reveal our new home console," and then we're like, "Oh, there you go, home console, not a portable." How to get bodied 101, starring OJ and Super Metal Dave. Oh my gosh. So yeah, it was great. It was great. It was funny. It was really good. It was funny. 15 likes to go, guys. Hit that like button. Yo, what's up, Lucho Andy? How you doing today, man? Thanks for subscribing, dude. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Yeah, the reaction was good, Soccer Star. It was good, Soccer Star. It was a fun stream. Let's see here. Deadlock 7 says, player, since in the podcast yesterday, lots of people were saying Sony is being too quiet and they have nothing to show. I said more coming sooner than they think now that they have directs, essentially. Well, I mean, like, I don't think there's going to be a ton. I mean, there's still third-party games, so I think a lot of the third-party games are going to be highlighted. It's kind of like Inside Xbox, but I think that this is, because they said PSVR announcements and, like, PlayStation 4 games, so I think they're really going to just do, like, an Inside Xbox type of thing. But maybe there's, like, a big reveal here or there. But, yeah, they're definitely looking to get the direct format going. I told you guys about this, and Jordan Fringe talked about this too. Sony wants their brands and their games, they want their games to sell like Nintendo games. Sony wants to be Nintendo, but with all the third-party support. You saw how much money Sony made. Sony made so much money, it was like more than Microsoft and Nintendo combined when it comes to their gaming division. If Sony can get their games to sell like Nintendo games and long-term, Sony is going to make so much money in the PS5, it's going to be nuts. But the thing about it is that I don't know if it's possible. But I think that, here's the thing that I do know. So this is some inside information for you guys. Sony feels, at least how it was explained to me, Sony feels that the reason why Nintendo's games sell so good is because they do directs. That is what Sony takes from. That is the basic takeaway, is that they think, okay, that their games, this is not saying that it's factual or anything like that, because it's just opinion, right? But Sony thinks that their games are just as good because they look at the ratings, they look at the reaction from gamers, and they feel like, hey, we've got games that are as super high, as just as high quality, right? Like you look at God of War, you look at The Last of Us, just reviews wise, whatever. Okay, let's not turn it into a Sony versus Microsoft, or sorry, Sony versus Nintendo game quality, like who's is better. We're not turning into that. I'm saying that if you're Sony, you're looking at your games and you're saying, these games are highly rated, these games are really good. We think that we're just as good. And I think how it was described is that Sony feels that Nintendo Directs are part of the reason why Nintendo has such a long-term and dedicated fan base. So therefore, they feel if they can do something like that or their way, I mean, almost not brainwashing, but almost like pounding it into their head to be more excited and hype about PlayStation and their games. Now, once again, the format and how it was explained to me wasn't necessarily clear what's going to happen, but I think Sony feels that they need to focus their messaging on their content as well. You kind of saw this, right, with like Sony's press conference. Remember their last press conference at E3? It was like focused on big first-party Sony games, right? They did the whole flute thing. They did The Last of Us. What else did they do? They were really like honing in on first-party Sony games for that E3 presentation. Now, they showed other stuff too, but they really honed in and wanted to really focus on that. So I guess this is the beginning of Sony thinking, if we can have that type of thing, we can sell The Last of Us for 3-4 years and keep it at $60. Sony's tired of their games being discounted to $12 after like a few months, right? They want their games to have the long-term appeal and the long-term value that Nintendo has, and they feel that Nintendo Directs are part of the key to that, right? Continuing to provide content, continuing to have that focus. So that's how it was explained to me. Now, is this true 100%? I don't know. It's just a rumor because somebody explained it to me that way. And it wasn't Jordan Fringe, by the way. But Jordan Fringe, he talked about that in terms of what Sony wants, which is similar to what he's heard. Now, it wasn't explained to me in that same way, obviously, but it's all about the same type of thing, which is, I applaud Sony for that. Yes, if you're making The Last of Us, if I'm a developer and you're making The Last of Us, you don't want to see your game $12 by the end of the year. Like God of War is already like, you know, 20-something dollars or whatever it is. Like it was $20 last year. You don't want to see that. It just came out, but it was $20 by the end of the year. You don't want to see that. You want your games to continue to have value, and that's why God of War has really dropped down. You know, you want to keep that value on there. You know, so I think that's maybe what Sony's aiming for with this. I mean, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Also, shout outs to Play Anytime X with the subscription. Thank you so much. You guys are blessing me with some subscriptions today. So if you're watching and you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and get a live shout out. So thank you. All right, so let's see here. Let's keep it going. Yeah, OJ, Sony has always wanted to be a Nintendo, even since the failed partnership that ended in the world of PlayStation. Personally, I love them all. Just give me cool games. Now, here's the thing. Sony, I feel, if I'm working at Sony, or if I'm a Sony, I think Sony feels that they can be way better, right? Because of how much money that they made, and because of they have third-party support, and they actually make hardware that third-party developers absolutely love. For example, like the PS4. PS3, not so much, but the PS4, absolutely. So they're going to continue with that trend, making hardware that's really suited towards the developers, right? So Sony feels that they can really, really like break away, right? Be the first console manufacturer to have the best first-party sales, or right up there, then also have the best third-party sales. There's not really anybody that can say that, right? Nintendo can't say that because first-party games sell absolutely more than third-party games, right? And Nintendo doesn't have the third-party support. Sony can't say that because their first-party games don't sell as much as Nintendo's first-party games, but their third-party games sell a lot more. So Sony wants to become the leader, or right up there, first-party and third-party wise, and they feel that Nintendo Directs are part of the reason why that happens, right? So if they can have their own version, maybe that they can turn it around for them when it comes to first-party games and stuff like that. So that's what I've heard. Like I said, it's not like it's anything that's like crazy or anything like that, but hey, it is what it is. Shout outs to the Ice King with the subscription. Thank you so much, the Ice King. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village of Players. Everybody in the chat, please welcome the Ice King. So yeah. Let's see here. Omega Chase, I love that the neutral explanation of Sony's plans. You seem to love all companies regardless of their flaws. To be honest, man, this is my job. I talk about video games for a living. I share my opinion, but at the end of the day, it's plastic. It's people that work at these companies. They have families, they have jobs. I don't hate anything in this world. There's one person that there's maybe one person in this world or one thing in this world that I truly hate, you know, and that's like the freaking devil or something like that, you know. Like that's like something that's like that. But I mean, I don't really hate things. I'm not, people sit there and try to say certain things about me and I'm like, that's weird. I don't hate anything, to be honest. There's things that I have preferences in terms of what I like, but at the end of the day, this is my job and I'm just talking about it and giving my honest opinion on things, you know. That's really what it comes down to at the end of the day, is just giving my honest opinion. Minus the copyright strike Sony gave you, that is unacceptable. Yeah, well, I called them out for that, and they removed the strike, but yeah, that was trash, and they got called appropriately for that. But they like halfway apologized, but you know, ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. You guys remember that song? No, but yeah, man. I mean, they apologized and they removed the strike. So yeah, outside of that, I really don't have any issue with Sony. That's really the only big issue that I had was that they put that strike on my account. Yeah, life's a bit too short to be hateful or spiteful. I don't really hate anything, to be honest. I mean, there's things that I don't like and all that, but hating anything? Nah. Spiteful about video games? Nah, man. Let's see here. Yeah, exactly, Bud Senior. Check out my Twitter page if you guys want to hear more on that. All right, so keep the questions coming, guys. I guess we can go for a bit longer. I can start the Breath of the Wild stream probably by like maybe like 8 o'clock my time, so 11. So it'll be a late stream tonight. Yo, what's up, Tiffany? How you doing today? Good to see you here in the chat. I haven't seen that name before. Good to see you here, Tiffany Morel. Let's see here. Deadlock said, make sure you guys tag me at PlayerEssence if you want me to actually read off your comment. Deadlock 7 says, yes, Sony are trying to beat Nintendo as they have power and a decent first party. Maybe if they do new Spyro on PS5, not a remake, they can have a Mario rival or maybe Ratchet and Clank. Mario and Ratchet and Clank are nowhere near Mario. Or sorry, Spyro and Ratchet and Clank are nowhere near Mario's level. They're gonna need somebody else. They're gonna need somebody else to rival Mario. But yeah, Spyro. Not looking at the Spyro remastered sales. Nah, Spyro trilogy. Nah, I would say getting an exclusive Crash would probably be a better option to rival Mario than Spyro. Ratchet and Clank. Nah, he ain't near the level either. Let's see here. When will PS5 be revealed? I think PS5 will be revealed early next year. You know, it would be a system seller. Ape Escape is. Are you Blandrew in disguise, Indie Gamer? Let's see here. Sony and Microsoft still need a main mascot like Mario. Do they? I don't know if Sony and Microsoft need a main mascot like Mario. I don't know if they do. I think Sony has franchises that can sell buku crazy. You know what I'm saying? Sony has franchises that can sell 10 million plus. Do they need Mario? Do they need something like Mario? Not necessarily, because their fan base might not be looking for Mario. Their fan base might be looking for the next like Drake, like Uncharted Drake. You know, they have Drake. They have Nate. You know, or not Nate. Nate has that Uncharted look to him. I called him Nathan Drake. They have Nathan Drake. There you go. They have Nathan Drake. So they have him. So they can really push Uncharted. Like if the next Uncharted game, you know, PS5 comes out early in the life, I mean, that can be a game that really, you know, it pushes a lot of units and everything. Could Sony publish Bloodborne 2 for PS5? I mean, they could, dude. I mean, maybe. Sony has mascots, not Mario and Pikachu. So, well, he meant like mascots, like actual, like when you talk about a mascot, you talk about like most people are, or what he was trying to insinuate was like, it's like a cartoony looking character. It's like an animal or something like that. I mean, they have like Nathan Drake, I guess, mascot, but people don't look at it like that, you know? Like, I don't think that's the type of angle that he was going for, you know? They used to have Kevin Butler, but that was just a marketing ploy. That wasn't necessarily that was just like a marketing ploy. Let's see. I'm saying high caliber like Mario and Pikachu. Sony has none of these, but that's subjective. You can say, oh well, high caliber Nathan Drake. Uncharted is just as high caliber as Mario or Pikachu. You know, or you can say, oh, well, Ellie or whatever, The Last of Us, Joel or whatever. You can say that. I mean, if you're looking at sales and everything, yeah, those games sell just as big and the quality's just as good, reviews-wise, right? So, I mean, like, that's subjective. Now, do I personally feel that they have anything that's on par with Mario? No. But Mario's been around for like 30-something years. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's unfair. Mario's been around since like the early to mid-'80s. He's been around forever. Mario saved the gaming industry. Nathan Drake didn't save anything. Nathan Drake just took a basic-looking dude and put him in a third-person shooter with good graphics. That's basically what he didn't save the gaming industry. Nathan Drake didn't do anything. So it's more about stature and status. Like you can't have a Mario. You can't have a Pikachu. A Pikachu revolutionized the creature battling RPG front. Pokemon literally saved the Game Boy Advance and extended the life of the Game Boy Advance for years to come. You know what I'm saying? Like Pokemon sold like 30-something. The original Pokemon sold like 30-something million. It started. There's the anime. There's the trading cards. Like Uncharted and these Sony franchises aren't on the same status level as Mario and that. If you're talking about status, there is nothing that Sony can do to get a Mario or a Pikachu. If you guys are talking about that, there's nothing Sony can do. There is nothing they can do because what Mario and Pikachu do transcends gaming. They don't have anything that transcends gaming. Sony will never have anything, at least I don't think they're going to have anything that transcends gaming unless something bad happens. Something really bad has to happen to Sony, and Sony has a knack of making sure things don't go so bad that it's in dire situations. Even the PS3, that was actually a bit of a dire situation, but they still managed to sell 88 million plus consoles and managed to at least round out the generation okay. But yeah, they lost a lot of money, and I get that, but they usually don't have those miscues. PS1, PS2, PS4 were great. Obviously, PS Vita failed, but it was a low-cost investment compared to what PS3 was. So Sony usually has things good. The Game Boy was dying, dude. The Game Boy was dying. There was issues. It sold well up until that point, but it was dying. There was issues, and Nintendo was not ready to bring out the Game Boy Advance or what they were doing next. You know what I'm saying? So, like, Pokemon, Sony can't do that, just like Microsoft can't. Microsoft is maybe a bit closer. Halo has somewhat transcended gaming. You know, there's books and there's other things like that. There's animations and there's certain things, but it's still not close because Mario saved the gaming. Pokemon transcends generations. You know, like 20-something years ago when I was a kid, Pokemon was super popular. Pokemon is still just as popular, if not more popular at this point. You know? Like, you can't do that with Sony or Microsoft franchise. Like, it's impossible. It's hard. It's not easy. I wonder how much the next gen systems will cost, as the price will be like $450 plus considering how Pro and Xbox One X are priced. Chances are that the next generation is going to be very similar priced. It's going to be around $400. So yeah. What's going on, man? I gave somebody a shout out and they're acting crazy in the chat. All right, Blue Phoenix says, I know it's popular to hate on Minecraft, but Minecraft is revolutionary and arguably transcends gaming. But they didn't make Minecraft. They purchased Minecraft. They purchased Minecraft from somebody else, by the way, who's a psycho. Okay, so the guy, which doesn't matter about, I guess, transcending gaming, but I know Minecraft does. I know that's what it is at this point, but they're just managing that. They didn't create that. They just purchased it, you know? They just purchased it, so it's not going to have the same impact. Now, if Microsoft created Minecraft, then absolutely, you know, then you'd have something. But they just, and not only that, but they put Minecraft on all systems. So it's not like they can have that mascot to themselves when they freely leave it on all the other systems, and Minecraft will continue being on all systems, so it loses its impact a bit. Sony not having a Mario makes them fall short of their goal to replace Nintendo. Their goal isn't to replace Nintendo. Their goal is to be. Their goal is to have that same. Their goal isn't to replace Nintendo, guys. Their goal is to have their first party games sell at the rate that Nintendo's does. It's not about replacing. They're not trying to replace Nintendo. They're not trying to like kill off Nintendo. Sony said multiple times that having Nintendo in the industry is good. You know? David Drayton says this. David Drayton says the Sony Walkman is their Mario. But no, Sony's not trying to replace Nintendo. That's not what I'm trying to say here. So yeah. Matt News says, wonder what Sony would have to do not to make games like Horizon, Uncharted, Ratchet and Clank Plus, etc. good high-selling IPs to not go down to $15 after months. They're a victim of their own success because there's so many games on the PS4 platform, right? So it's a thing that I think that's inevitable. I think that there's no way of avoiding it because there's so many games that come out on PlayStation systems, and many times third-party games are regarded just as highly, if not more, than first-party. So a lot of PlayStation gamers, they say, well, you know, like this game is coming out, this game is, so they stop buying what's coming out because there's so many games. Nintendo is in a little bit of a different situation, right? Where there's not as many games, and while we're getting a lot of games now, there's just not as many, and they don't come out at the same time, or there's like compromises for the PS4 version, like people rather just play them on like Xbox or PlayStation. So Nintendo first party games absolutely shine because of the history associated with them. It's a two-part thing. So Nintendo doesn't get as many games as Sony does, and on top of that, like Nintendo's first party games are just so good and have the history behind them, you know? So that's really what it comes down to. It's really what it comes down to. So keep the questions coming, guys. Jade says, PS4 is a bit overrated in my opinion. I don't care about 95% of Sony's franchises, and the franchises I like in Sony and Ratchet and Clank. Well, I mean, then if you're going to say that, I mean, somebody could easily say, oh, well, the Switch is completely overrated. I don't care about 95% of the franchises, and the only thing that I like is Mario. I mean, you can say that too. So, I mean, it's all objective. But I mean, I see your opinion. You know, I see it. But I mean, like, to be honest, dude, like, you can go over to different podcasts and the same thing is said about Nintendo, you know. So Mr. Pete, yo, what's up, Mr. Pete? And he says suggestions for the OG Xbox games. Suggestions for OG Xbox. Jade Empire, that's a great OG Xbox game. Let's see, Deadlock 7 says, yeah, the problem of too many games is Steam is cluttered, hence Nindies do great. Cuphead might even sell better on Switch. Yeah. To be honest, Ratchet was the closest to Sony's mascot. He got a movie. That's true. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Rufus? How you doing today, my man? Good to see you here in the chat. But yeah, I see what you're saying, man. It's one of those things for me. I mean, yeah, I don't really like all of Sony's stuff, but hey, it is what it is. Jay Davies says, what if Sony bought Final Fantasy or Kingdom Hearts? What if Sony bought Final Fantasy or Kingdom Hearts? That'd be a big acquisition for them. I don't know if Square Enix would want that, though, because I don't think they're going to give... I mean, you said buy Kingdom Hearts or Final Fantasy. What would Sony have to give up for those franchises? It would be a king's ransom to actually purchase that, because you'd have to purchase that from Disney and from Square Enix. So that's impossible. So that's off the table. They can purchase exclusivity, maybe, but they can't purchase the franchise. Final, like, once again, yeah, that's a weird question. I mean, it would help them obviously in terms of selling consoles, but you'd have to pay too much. Like Final Fantasy is one of those franchises that it's worth more than what it is on paper or what it actually sells, because Final Fantasy, it transcends gaming, because Final Fantasy, it's historic, you know. It's historic. Its name is historic, but like it literally saved Square Enix. It saved, well, not Square Enix completely, but it saved like what they were, like Hironobu Sakaguchi, like the legacy behind that, and like Square Enix and why Square Enix rose to fame. Like it set into motion Final Fantasy VII, right? Final Fantasy, like the Final Fantasy games have some of the most iconic and memorable types of moments, and without Final Fantasy, you don't get so many experiences, you know, when you can look at the landmark games, the original Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy VI, Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy X, you know, those games. So yeah, that's why I say like it'd be too difficult for Square Enix to, or sorry, for Sony to purchase something like Final Fantasy, because it's worth way more than what's on the paper, you know, or how much Final Fantasy 15 sold, or how crappy Lightning Returns did in the Final Fantasy 13 trilogy. Like it doesn't matter. Like the franchise itself is worth too much, you know. So it'd be tough for them to buy that. They'd have to pay a ridiculous amount. So yeah, let's see here. Could you see PS5 selling similar numbers to PS4, and could it have any innovations? Yeah, I see it selling similar to PS4. I see it selling 100 million, or near that. And in terms of innovations, I'm sure they'll have some type of innovation or some type of thing. I don't know what they're gonna do, but I'm sure it'll be on like the tech side in terms of stuff. So yeah. So yeah. Let's see here. The Hands the Third says, what collector's editions are still worth it for most games? Get the Valkyria Chronicles 4 collector's edition. It's cheap, and it's really cool. What do I think about Atari? I think they're kind of dead. What do you think about them? Deadlock7 says, if Sony bought Sonic, they'd have a Mario competitor, but they'd never do that. Too much money, and Sonic has been better days. Sega do with Nintendo, etc. was a long time ago. I don't. But Sonic can't even compete with Mario, though. That's the thing. So I mean, like, nothing can compete with Mario, guys. There's too much history. Too much history. Too much history with Mario. It's tough to actually compete with that. Let's see here. Jade says, yeah, I get people on the other side of the fence are going to say the same thing about Nintendo, but I personally prefer Nintendo over Sony and Microsoft. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. That's your personal opinion. And heck, we got a ton of Nintendo fans on this channel, so I don't expect anything less from most of the people here. Obviously, if you like Nintendo, then you're going to be here. Well, not necessarily, but for a lot of people do. But yeah, I mean, I see what you're saying, dude. I mean, I completely see what you're saying. Completely see what you're saying. Golden Oracle says, what is something you'd want to see in Final Fantasy 16? Dude, it's too early. I have no idea. I just want to see good gameplay. Whatever that manifests into, let's see it. Let's see. Soccer Star says, what game would you want a remake? Chrono Trigger. Or a new game too. A full-fledged, high-quality Chrono Trigger remake with new content. That'd be dope. Omega Game Chase says, persons, I love both Nintendo and Sony. That's good, man. Nothing wrong with that. I don't have a problem with Sony and Microsoft. I mean, I have their systems. I play their games when I can. So yeah, there's no problem. No problem at all, man. Halo's also been an ongoing series since the original Xbox. What franchise has Sony supported since the PS1? They usually die before the next generation. Yeah, that's a big problem with Sony. Sony often moves on from franchises very quickly. They don't support them for more than a generation or so. Like, for example, Killzone Shadowfall, right? Like, Killzone Shadowfall started in the PS3 era. They were doing games. Shadowfall drops, doesn't sell as much as they'd like, and then it's like dead. It's like dead, you know? They've moved on. All of the franchises that they've had, yeah, like they really supported in the PS1 era and everything, pretty much dead, except for like Ratchet and Clank. So yeah, sometimes they have trouble supporting stuff for more than like a generation and a half or a generation or two. So I mean, like, definitely what would help is if they actually stuck to their guns a bit and supported things more for more than a generation and a half or so before killing it off. So yeah, Legend of Dragoon dead, no Legend of Dragoon games. But I mean, to be honest, not to be honest, but to be fair, I mean, like, Nintendo sometimes just kills off certain games. But the thing is that they keep going with their big ones though, like Mario and Zelda and Metroid and games like that. They'll continue making games like that. Donkey Kong's still around, so they'll still do things that have been around since the 80s, whereas like Sony's like, nah, screw that. Let's see here. Let's continue on here. Mr. Pizza's pick it up. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. I'll probably wait for a price drop myself. Yeah, that seems like a price drop type of game. I don't know if I'm gonna pick it up though. I was watching Leffen play it. I've been watching DSP play it. I've been watching Maximilian Dude play it, and it's just, I'm not trying to sit here and die all night, man. Like, I get it, it's hard, and hardcore gamers, but I'm not trying to sit here and die all night. And I don't like some of the mechanics with some of the stuff, so I'm good. So no, I'm not gonna pick it up. But it might be a game. The box art looks cool, so I think I might pick it up like when it's cheap, and I can just pick it up for super cheap. I might play it, try it out, see if it's good, see if I like it, and just be like, meh. If is F-Zero dead? Kinda, but I think they might come back with something. Omega Chase says, would it be cool to see Parasite's Eve get a remake treatment, such as Resident Evil 2? I think it'd be pretty cool remake and creepy. The RPG elements are awesome. Yeah, I love Parasite's Eve remake. Exactly. Let's see. OJ, we figured out who's doing the fakes. Really? You figured out who's doing the fakes? You want to DM me on Twitter about that? Let's see here. Blue Phoenix says, sucks they don't continue franchises more than one gen, but I hate that Nintendo holds on to the same franchises and nothing else. At least they finally made a new IP with Splatoon. See, the thing about that, that's a common misnomer that people, or not misnomer, that's a common not misnomer. That's a common thing that Nintendo actually makes a lot of new franchises. The thing about it is that Nintendo's big franchises are so like big, you know, like it's like people don't realize that they've actually made quite a number of new franchises and everything. For example, like Pikmin, that was actually a new franchise in the GameCube era, and the GameCube era actually saw a bunch of new franchises and a bunch of new stuff that Nintendo actually made. Even if you look at like the I know like Wii U was like Splatoon, but Nintendo actually makes quite a number of new franchises and stuff, but it just gets kind of overshadowed, right, by their big stuff. So yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, misconception. Yeah, there we go. Misconception, not misnomer. Misconception. Yeah, Ever Oasis on the 3DS. Dylan's Rolling Western that they made as well. I mean, obviously, if you look at like the whole Wii line or Wii Sports, Wii line, Wii branding, all that was new. Like I said, with the GameCube, they made Pikmin. And what were the other new IPs on the GameCube? I know there were more that I'm not thinking of, that I can't remember at this point. But even like stuff like Wonderful 101, which that was Platinum Games, but even like making, like, you know, getting that on their system as a new IP, funding that. You look at stuff like Astral Chain, funding that. So that Nintendo's actually funded and made new IPs over the years, but all you hear about is Mario, Zelda, or whatever the case is. But they've actually made a ton of new IPs over the years. I mean, even stuff like that's even more obscure, like Glory of Hercules or whatever that game was on the DS. I mean, that's a first party game. They made games like that, so they've done a number of things. It just gets overshadowed, you know. Just gets overshadowed quite a bit. Yo, what's up, Chris? How you doing today, my man? Good to see you here, dude. Appreciate that. Appreciate you coming out to the stream. ARMS, exactly. ARMS is another first-party brand new IP that they've made. So for you to sit there and say, "Oh, well, all they made is Splatoon," I mean, that's stupid. No offense. No, not trying to be. You're not paying attention to everything that they're doing. Like I said, yeah, ARMS is new. Splatoon is new. I mean, those are new IPs that they've made recently. So I don't know why you're saying that they only hold on to the same ones and they haven't made new stuff when they have. They've clearly made new games. Yeah, also, exactly. I mean, Angel Page has some other ones here. Before Splatoon, they had Rhythm Heaven, Trauma Center, Pandora's Tower. These are all games that they funded, maybe made by outside developers, but they're funding in terms of new IPs. Last Story, Xenoblade Chronicles was that's a first-party game. Xenoblade Chronicles, and that started in 2010. So Xenoblade Chronicles, that's a new one as well. Absolutely right with that. So, I mean, that's a newer IP. So there's a ton of games, man. There's a ton of games. Yeah, okay. Angel Page continues going. 1-2 Switch, Snipper Clips, Dragalia Lost, Labo, Sushi Striker, Damon Ex Machina, Town, Octopath Traveler. Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot. There's been quite a number. Yeah, and there you go. Angel Page just kind of finished it off there. So there you go. So there's been a lot of new stuff, or newer games, not just stuff from the 80s, you know. Devil's Third, yeah, Devil's Third, dude. Yeah, Devil's Third. Yo, what's up, Abaddon? Good to see you here. Good to see you. What's up, man? How you doing today? Yeah, Nazareth, we can talk about that, the recent controversy in the Smash community. So with being completely respectful to the people who are potentially involved, yeah, Tantum is kind of going on a tirade here about how crappy the Smash community is and stuff going on. So long story short, guys, I'm not gonna sit here and dramify all this and all these things for these people, but long story short, you know, Smash 4 Bayonetta players have been abused, not a bit, have been verbally abused quite a bit. Like a lot of trash talk to them because of the Bayonetta character they use. That's so good. So when Smash Ultimate came out, the results weren't coming in because Bayonetta is not as good of a character. And I think that they're kids, so they've been mentally affected by people calling them washed or people calling them carried, and it affects their play. So therefore, they can't adapt to the new characters in the game because they're kids. They're still kids, and a lot of stuff that people say affects them in a bad way. The stuff that they hear that they think that people are their friends. So a lot of the Smash 4 Bayonettas, to be exact, Tantum, who was called Mistake, and the Evo 2018 champion, Lima, they've both quit the scene. And now that they're quitting the scene, well, Lima's gone. He's not talking anymore. But now that Tantum, who was a really good Smash 4 Bayonetta player, he's quit the scene. He's here to expose all of the dirty underside of the Smash community because he hates the Smash community now because of all the smack that he's talking. And basically what he's doing, he revealed that Ally and Captain Zack are in a relationship. Now, for those who don't know, I didn't know Ally was, I think Ally's bi. I don't care how Ally swings. Whatever the case is, I don't care. But he revealed that Ally, who's an Evo champion as well, is together with Captain Zack, Captain Zack is 17, okay? Ally's 28. So there you go. There's already people saying, oh, that's pedophilia or whatever the case is, you know, but the legal consent in Canada is 17. The legal consent where Captain Zack lives, I think is 16. So yeah, there's nothing there. But yeah, I didn't know, and he's out there saying all this other, and he's also exposing some other people and things, but I kind of find this childish on Tantum's part. He seems very like vindictive. This seems like this is I mean, I understand like you want to clean things up, but I don't see how this helps. Like baseless, I mean, like saying like getting people are just DMing him anything. Like people can just DM him anything. His DMs are open, and he's just putting things on the internet that, oh, this person said that this person was like underage girl when he was talking to me. It just seems like he's just going off. I'm like, dude, this can be slander, libel, or, you know, defamation if you're not, if this stuff can't be verified. Like, you can't just be putting this stuff up on the internet like that, you know? So yeah, there is some Smash drama going on. So yeah, I mean that's essentially what's happening. So it's not Temtem, it's Tantim. No, sorry, not Tanim. It's Tanim, not Tantim. It's Tanim. Tamim. His name is Mistake. I just know him by mistake, but his name is not Tantim or not Tamim. Tanim. T-A-M-I-M. Tanim. So yeah. It is what it is there. So there you go. Yeah, I didn't know that either. Yeah, VC says, okay, well, okay then. Yeah, I didn't know. Because like Ally had an issue with the black girl, with him and Larry Lur, right? There was a black girl that Ally was dating, that used to date, and then I guess she stopped dating Ally. And then she started dating Larry Lur, and then she stopped dating Larry Lur, and then there was, I guess, some issues between those two, Larry Lur and the girl. So, okay, so we all know that Ally dated this girl, this really attractive black girl that Ally dated before. So when I saw that, like, you know, he's dating Captain Zack, I'm like, oh. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that he, you know, that he's like that. I didn't know. So that's that. I don't care who Ally dates, by the way. I don't care who anybody dates. I don't care what way you swing. That's fine. It's not a big deal. It was just interesting because he made a statement about this whole relationship with the girl that he had before, but then this came up, and like I guess people only in the scene knew about this, you know. And I'm not in the scene like that. I'm not going. But they've shown, like, I mean, there was a time like somebody put up a picture of like, which is, by the way, you shouldn't do this. Take pictures of people when they're not like random, like of like, if you're at a tournament, don't take pictures of like Zero and Vanessa or people and their women or whatever the case is. Don't take random pictures of people when they're not noticing. But people have been putting up pictures of that, like the whole Tweak and that other girl that used to date Locust. Like somebody put up a picture of them like when they're not looking. Like, don't do that stuff. But somebody put up a picture of Ally and Captain Zack, and Captain Zack's head was on Ally's shoulder. And I'm like, oh, so obviously people in the event there know what's going on, but that's not something that's like common knowledge that everybody knows. You know what I'm saying? Because people aren't taking pictures and putting that out there like that. So yeah. So that's basically what happened. Smash, but no, it's just that the Smash scene. This is why I don't ever want to get so hardcore into the Smash scene to where it's like, you know, to where it's like where I'm involved in that type of stuff. I'm just responding to what somebody said here in the chat. I don't mind talking about it because I was looking at it, but it's not like something that I'm gonna sit here and try to pick sides and, you know, do all this stuff here. So yeah. Bruh, people who have pics of others when they are not noticing are scum. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. Digital collector's edition for double the price. Yeah, David, I saw that on that Power Rangers game is coming out like next week, by the way, too, guys. That game is out next week on the Switch. Yeah, Blue Phoenix, it's high school stuff. Yeah, it's very much, well, because you have to think about it. A lot of these guys are in high school or just got out of high school. A lot of the Smash community is, but then again, if you look at the Melee community, some of this stuff has happened in the Melee community, and the Melee community is older. Obviously, the Melee community is older than the Smash, like the new school Smash community older, you know, or Smash community. So yeah, it is what it is. Any other questions, guys? I wonder what Sakurai thinks of this. Sakurai probably thinks that Sakurai does not know or care about this. Degum says a bunch of weirdos do that. Yeah, that's true. It's just been a weird situation for everybody involved, I think, right? But yeah, let me see if Tanem said anything else. Tanem. Or is he done? Oh, he deleted all his tweets. Yeah, he deleted all his tweets. So there you go. Let's see here. Dank Beam says, or hold up, Party Man says, why can't people just play Smash and not cause a stupid drama and get over it? It's not even worth it. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, look, here's the thing, guys. Smash Ultimate, Smash, it's a community just like any community, right? And when you're not gonna like everybody. Heck, we're even seeing a little bit right here, right? You're not gonna like everybody. And whenever those opposing opinions, types of people, whatever the case is, throughout the history of the world, clash, right? And it's no different in Smash. You're gonna get people, yeah, you were brought there because of your love for Smash, but you're going to say something that somebody doesn't like. You're going to believe something that somebody doesn't like. You're going to say something that triggers somebody, and one thing leads to another thing. One negative thing leads to another thing. One thing leads to another thing. And when you talk about social media, your cell phone, these are the things that's caused so many issues with these players, because these guys don't get paid like if you're a professional athlete and you're getting paid hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars, you turn off social media or you say, screw it, I'm a millionaire. I'm getting paid all this. This is the same reason why, even for me, and you know, sometimes I respond to things, but this is the same reason why I don't get paid hundreds of thousands or millions. But I think I do well enough to not worry or to not make responses and get so butthurt and angry about every single little thing anymore. Now, when I wasn't making anything, hell yeah, I was like that. Because I'm like, man, I ain't making nothing. I'm going to talk smack back. But at this point, every single crumb cider who wants to sit there and make fun of me or say something about me and try to gain clout, why am I going to sit there and make them money? No. People taking video clips and saying that I said this. If you're crumb cider and you're doing that, feel free. Have at it. But I make enough on here and you guys support enough for me to just say, I'm going to worry more about you guys and getting my content out. Now, once again, I don't make like professional athletes, but at a certain point, you got to be like, all right, you know, like I'm going to focus on me and my career. I'm going to do what I'm doing. These guys aren't making enough to sit here and deal with all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not making enough, yet they're getting the brunt of this. So a lot of these Smash players don't make anything. Very few Smash players make money, make a significant amount of money. Very few. Only the elite make a good amount. Everybody else, like Tannen, who he is an elite player, or he was an elite player, but his attitude and his personality and his stream was garbage. So he's not going to make the money that Zero makes or that Nairo makes, because they haven't, Zero and Nairo have been in the scene forever. He's not going to make Mango money. He's not going to make Leffen money. You know what I'm saying? He's going to make the crappy amount that his sponsor used to give him. And his stream is trash. Ain't nobody trying to watch him play Bayonetta on stream. You know what I'm saying? So, and he's not winning every single tournament. Have you guys seen the payouts for getting past, not getting first place at tournaments? They give you like $2 and a bag of chips. Like, here you go. You just got 7th place, just got a top 8. Here's your $2. They give you a big old check for $2. So they don't make enough to sit there and say, like, is it worth it to deal with this abuse? For me, it's worth it. If people are going to sit there and make videos and do all that stuff, it's worth it. I don't care. Go ahead and do it. I'm fine. I'm gravy over here. I'm doing my thing. You know, I can pay my bills. I'm healthy enough. Like, it's a career for me. And, you know, so it's like whatever. So that's kind of how I feel on the matter, you know? And no, I'm not saying it to trash Tannen. But here's the thing, man. I mean, like, if you're a professional player, I know results are important to get sponsored and all that, but what's the most important is being a entertainment, a personality. That's the most important. Look at Zero. Zero's barely been to any tournaments, and he's one of the highest paid content creators out there for Smash Brothers, if not the highest paid. I think Zero is the highest paid content creators in Smash, right? Dude barely goes to any tournaments, but he made his mark. But the chances of you emulating what Zero does is impossible, because he won like 50-something tournaments in a row. But what or emulating what Mango does is impossible. What's up, Matthias Fernandez? What's up, man? How you doing? Welcome to the village, homie. So you got to really focus on your personality. You got to focus on your stream. You got to focus on being entertaining if you actually want to make anything. You got to focus on creating content. So Tannen and these Bayonetta players never did. That's the thing. That's the problem. They never did. So when Smash Ultimate came out and Bayonetta wasn't good, and they still got more hate, people calling them carried and all this. This is the kind of thing how they turn to. So it is what it is. These are still kids, guys. I feel that some people are going a little bit too hard, but these are still, at the end of the day, these are kids. So I'm not picking sides or anything like that. So yeah, there you go. All right. Let's see here. 400 bots that came last night, worth it? It was funny, man. It was funny. So what? Let's see here. Dank Meme says, what's your overall thoughts on the Smash Online and how they can fix if they should make 2 separate modes for fun and for glory and custom option gear for those modes? No, I don't think the custom options. Obviously, yeah, adding more custom options would be great, but I think that they shouldn't say it for fun or for glory. They should still have matchmaking, but they need to just make sure that they focus the matchmaking a lot better. If your Elite Smash should be 7 minutes, 3 stocks, no matter what. There shouldn't be any other types of matchmaking for Elite Smash. It should just be 7 minutes, 3 stocks. For not Elite Smash, they should just be like, okay, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But for at least minimum for Elite Smash, they should. But they should just basically make it like this. Matchmaking, it should go into 2 different things. It should go into items or not items. Plain and simple. There shouldn't be any crossing over of the two. Like items and the rule sets. There should be a minimum for the amount of time. So if you have 3 stocks, if you pick 3 stocks, you shouldn't be able to pick like 2 minutes. You know, it should be a minimum of 7 minutes or 6 minutes at the least. So there should be some balancing with your matchmaking, because some people don't want to play 3 stocks. That's fine, but don't sit there and say 3 stocks 2 minutes. And don't sit here and put people that are saying 3 stocks 7 minutes with people that are saying 2 stocks 3 minutes. You know, I've seen some ridiculous things. So just make sure you do a better job with that. You don't have to do for fun and for glory. Just make sure you do a better job with the matchmaking. So yeah, Elite Smash should be no items whatsoever. There should be absolutely 0 items in Elite Smash. There's no such thing as Elite Item Smash. That doesn't even make sense. Like, why should you even have the options in Elite Smash for items. It should be into two different things. Or if you want, create elite itemser and elite smash. Don't make it to where like that doesn't make sense, because they made Elite Smash in the whole thing of like one-on-one battles. That was the thing, and they're using that to balance characters. They're using data from Elite Smash to balance characters. So obviously they're thinking about the game with no items. So if you're using that to balance characters, why in the world would you allow items? Because items obviously throw the balance of the game off, you know? So it doesn't make sense. So I think update 3.0 is going to fix that. I think it's going to fix it. Jenny says, I went against the dude who picked Big Battlefield last night, 1v1, items on max, and I lost in the end. Yo. I saw one stock. Yeah, there was one time, dude, I played 3 stocks, 2 minutes, one match. Now, at this point, I'm at the top of Elite Smash, so I don't get a lot of jabronis, and I think that here in California, there's a large number of people that are playing it the right way, so I get matched up pretty well with a lot of people that are, even before Elite Smash, like when I'm getting other people to Elite Smash, I get matched up with a lot of people who are actually trying to play normal, so I don't run into it too much, because I just think California has a large base of people who play the game. I just think it's just ridiculously large here in California. So I'm just getting matched up against other California players. But I think, you know, if you don't have that pool and you're going into some other weirdos that are doing all sorts of stuff, it's stupid. I faced a Mario yesterday with items, got so bad. Yeah, exactly. He even said thanks afterwards. What's up, Tiny Human Herder? Yes, I'm streaming Breath of the Wild, which I actually have to stop the stream, guys, because I need a little bit of a break. I am going to take a 20-minute break or so, and then I am going to stream Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So we're gonna go ahead and stop it right here, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. I do appreciate that. Stream support. Who is? Oh, yo! Shout outs to stream support. Thank you so much. Thank you, stream support. Yo, Miranda said blown up. Okay, link that. So thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that stream support. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. I will see you guys later for the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild stream. I'll see you guys later. For, take it easy, take it easy, G5. Thanks for coming out to the stream, man. VC says stream will be at 11:15 plus a delay. We know you, OJ. Yeah, maybe a little bit of a delay, but it's only for the good. It's for the good of everybody involved. So you guys get ready for the Breath of the Wild stream. We'll find out tomorrow, Soccer Star. We'll find out tomorrow. Watch my video on Persona 5R. Watch my video on it. So yeah, we'll see you guys later for the Breath of the Wild stream. Make sure you guys come back out. Should be a lot of fun. Just give me a little bit of time. I'm going to stretch a little bit. I'm going to drink some water. I'm going to hydrate. I'll probably go buy. I'm going to go buy like a granola bar or something. I want to eat like a granola bar right now. So I'm going to go buy a granola bar. I'm going to go buy a drink, hydrate real quick, and then I'll be back with Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And we will see you guys for the next one. Peace.